I found what works the best for beginning levels is not always the same as for advanced levels. With my beginning level students, it worked well to give them very focused tasks that took place within a limited space. For example, the assignment where they were given a dorm room and a roommate and asked to decorate the room. That's a limited small space, and everybody was in one space, and I could kind of control things better. But they had a lot of freedom at the same time to decorate the rooms however they wanted, and that worked well. At the same time as it was a small space and easy for them to do because there wasn't too much teleporting or other things to manage. Um, at the same time as it was limited, it also allowed them to express themselves, and the um, beginning students really seemed to appreciate Second Life for the fact that they could uh, modify their avatars, dress the way they wanted, shape their avatars to the way they wanted, and also that they could fly. And within 20 seconds, not 20 seconds, but maybe within 20 minutes of the first time I ever brought my level one English as a second language class into Second Life, I had students who were flying and modifying their avatars, and one student lost her clothes. All of a sudden, I heard this kind of a uproar among the students, and this person was laughing. Everybody and was laughing, and she had, made the common mistake of somehow losing her clothes, and that's hence the name of my blog, The Naked Avatar. But what that showed, she said, "I'm naked," and what that showed was her immediate bonding with the avatar, and this allows the students in a level one classroom where their language is limited, they can not say very much, and we're just sitting in a little box basically in a classroom to express themselves in a way that they couldn't in the real life. So um, again, the limited spaces, but freedom of choice is kind of what worked the best for beginning levels. And for the advanced levels, where they can do a lot more and comprehend a lot more, you can give them a greater range of available spaces. You can have them teleport, give them a choice of places to go to teleport to. And we have a teleport board on Evergreen Island with some places. Um, um, because they can understand spoken or written instructions better, and they can explain back to you what they're doing better, and if they have questions they can ask questions. um, but they are also, my students anyway, are more focused on getting through these classes and getting onto their developmental classes, and they want to do traditional classroom activities that will get them through to pass the class and move on and get them the knowledge they need. So I found it better to give a more limited range of options, and it's less about self-expression and creativity, more about um, an alternative way for them to do the traditional classroom assignments. And the example where you see the two students who did the grammar role play and made a movie, that's one example of what I've done with them. That they had an option to perform the role play in front of the class, uh, or to make a movie in Second Life and show it to the class. And personally, I can tell you, if I had been a student, I would choose the second way, because I always extremely disliked acting in front of the class, and I'm a terrible actor. So not everybody likes Second Life, and they resent it when you make them do it. So I found it best to, with the advanced levels in any case, to find ways to use it that mirror real life activities, and then make it optional for those students whose learning preferences lead them in that direction. In the last part, I'd like to summarize what I've talked about here, and then um, leave some time for discussion.